This thing was cool. It's got the right tires. If only it was a 4-speed one. This thing's pretty neat. Okay, so it's Sunday, and I got a little bit of stuff done yesterday, but I wasn't really hanging out much in here, so a little bit of progress. Got this window in, all the new felts and stuff. Replaced all the little nylon rollers on the regulator. That's all in. It's a bit of a greasy mess in here. Got using my original latch and all that. But yeah, it all works really nice. Put this on around. Everything moves super smooth, feels really nice and easy. I got the stop adjusted so it just stops right there. And then yeah, everything seals up really nice. Moves nice and smooth, so it's pretty good. So that's sealed, everything's good. A little bit of a rattle from that latch, but otherwise it's pretty neat. So the other side, these are all seized up, so I'm gonna drill these out. These new ones at $6 a piece, which is ridiculous. It's probably 5 cents worth of material. I just pulled the regulator, the crank part out of this. Assembly sits in like this. There's a spring in there, but it's not in there at the moment. And then it sits in and catches these the gears, right? So that's what moves it. And then this spring's under tension the whole time. What'll happen is when you pop it out, the thing will swing around under the pressure of the spring. So it'll launch all your crap everywhere. Okay, so there's 2 tabs on the spring. There's one that's a lower one, and there's this higher one. So what I did was just put this in the vise, and then I get the lower one slipped on here. So you can see the lower one's catching in there, and then the top one's around here. And then I just put a screwdriver in that. So now this is tight. And I'm gonna grease all this after. So then you can pop this back out, and now the spring's seated in here. Press all the way down in there. It has this amount of play in there between the 2 springs. And I guess that's that. So there's never back pressure, I guess, or whatever you call it, back feed from the weight of the window on the channel, so it doesn't want to come down, because when you grab the handle, there's always that little bit of play if you change directions. So I guess that's the idea behind the design in it. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm assuming. You can't start it over here and feed it in, so you have to assemble it in the gear, because this, even though you can swing this all the way past, you can't get the gear past this edge here, so you got to have it in here. Okay, so I got this all sealed up. Spring, new rivets are in there. It moves really smooth. So I got to put this spring back on, and the last way I did the other one was I just cut it in place and put a strap around it, and then I just stand above it and just pull it up and over. It's pretty easy. Okay, I actually think I had it upside down in the other video, but anyway, it's the same thing. So yeah, once it's on there now, it holds tension the whole time, and everything moves smooth. Alright, got this side gloss in. Opens and closes. Sounds good. Been working on the headliner. Starting to come around. Just nothing's permanent or cut yet. Just about a bazillion of these binder clips. Just sort of going right around, and then pulled and stretched in some spots, and then reclipped. And I think those will come out when I pull more on the side. Okay, so the front's in with the trim, and obviously the sides and everything to go. So I'm going to call it off for now. It's the end of the weekend. Working on my pillar gauge pod mount. Just got one of these cheese bowl column pods. Made this connector here, so this will still be able, I'll still be able to disconnect this from the column and set it free. And then I've still got my master disconnect for that harness in there as well. So yeah, just trying to make all this stuff serviceable. The other thing I'm working on is I got all the reverse switch and everything wired up. I think I showed you that. It fits pretty nice. Just putting some nutsots in, so this will bolt down, and get all that done. Just one more thing. Cheers. I'm getting ready to mount my fan controller. I found a spot down on the core support that I like, and what I'm doing is just mocking it up on a piece of cardboard, and then I'll use that as my template once everything fits, and I'll wire it all, and then I'll make the steel bracket. I got an extra set of these a while back with this in mind, these little isolators, so then I can bolt this to the core support, and then I'll be able to bolt my plate to this so I can take it in and out again. Right now I'm setting it up for the battery's going to come in on this side, which will be the top, and then the probe and the fans will come in the bottom, so it's going to mount vertically, and that'll be the top side, and it should be pretty neat. Okay, so I got the power and battery hooked up with the breaker, and then this goes to the radiator for the little probe. All right, there it is. Plate's painted, it's all mounted back up. Again, I'm going to mount the fans once it's in the car so I can get the right length, and then these are going to zing off to the battery, and that's that. All right, so it's in. I think that fits pretty nice on those rubber isolators. Feels really nice and solid. So I'm going to put the cover on it and then call it for the day. What else have I done? Put a couple more brackets and stuff in the nose, just little bits of things that I've been stripping and painting over time. I got the rest of my auxiliary gauges mounted, so I got my column, pod, and then this is going to be for my AFR, so those are sort of routed and everything. I think I showed earlier. So these are on a separate wiring plug as well, so I'll be able to disconnect the pod and take it off the filler. And the headliner's in. I'm hoping some of these will come out with some heat. I haven't hit it with the heat gun or anything yet. It's hard to see, the thing's blowing it out. Now you can see there, but it's that's acceptable anyway. And then it should, hopefully these wrinkles should come out from, these should come out with a bit of heat or something. I don't know. You guys tell me, maybe it's too far gone. But I'm expecting it to at least tighten up a little, so we'll see. So then once the gloss is in again, I can start doing the gauges and get a bit more serious about that, because then everything will be dust free. This is the stuff I've been having a hard time. This is the rear quarter. The reason I haven't got the rear quarter gloss in is this. Oh cool, it's easy to talk. This stuff is like, it just looks like regular window felt, but it's riveted into this channel, and this channel bolts into the frame or into the inner structure of the car. But I just haven't been able to find anything that's specifically, because this is a two-door post specific thing. So I'm gonna go to a glass shop local in town and see if I can find it, because it's got this metal wire in it that lets it bend and shape, and you can see it's not even perfect because this is the original stuff. So, but obviously if it tucks up in there, it doesn't matter. So that's really all that's holding me on this side gloss. That's pretty much as far as I need to be then, because then the interior will be sealed up so I can do the gauges, wire the battery up, and put the bit of rubber line on and put the carbon stuff on. So making some progress anyway. Feels good to be out getting stuff done. Okay, so this wraps it up for Sunday. Package trays in, that's all done. Got some more insulation done on the floor. I'm not sure what else I did inside there. Oh, I got the heater switches installed. I still got to bolt them in so they'll pull in a little closer to the dash, but that's in and wired. So I just have to hit the power up on that. Lower valance on. I think that looks pretty cool. Still got to put the two outside bolts in so it'll pull up, but the middle ones are all done. Now we're talking. It's good temperature there. Couple of things done. Front and rear glosses on back order, so I'm just trying to find some stuff to do to keep me busy. Got the plate on and mounted it with the bracket. Used the old bracket, it was all bent up from whenever it got hit. So straightened it out, painted it and everything. put the rubbers on it. I want to leave the plate as it is in the surround. I think that looks cooler than, I don't know how I could restore it even if I wanted to, but this is the original dealer from local or just across town. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to take the front valance off now and get a coat of rubber crumble up on the inside of the bare metal there, and then finish looming these, and then I guess I can start putting the headlights and stuff in as well. All right, cheers.